Hello everyone, I'm Beth Amine. Welcome to my garden and belly dance basics part 1. I'm delighted to be sharing this ancient, wonderful, fun, and healthy form of dance movement with you. In this video, we'll learn basic technique broken down so simply that even if you have never danced before, you will be able to experience the benefits and happiness that come from connecting to the joy of the body. We'll do a thorough warm-up, then learn the basic moves, and do a simple choreography. So let's get started. We always start our workout with the breath. It oxygenates every cell, places you in the present moment, and prepares the body for the experience of dance. So let's start with our feet about hip width apart, our fingertips to the floor, our tummies pulled in tightly to give us support, and raise the arms as you breathe in. Have the fingertips to the ceiling, the palms out, and exhale down. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And now let's look up as our hands float up and down as they flow down. So breathing in and out. And deep inhale, deep exhale. Now allow the palms of the feet to widen a little teeny bit, and we're going to have our hands just float up to the diagonal as we breathe in and breathe out. So breathing in and breathing out, and let those fingertips just float to the ceiling, come down, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And again, and just stretch up as tall as you can, touching that ceiling, and come down. Now extend your stance just a little wider, and the arms just a little wider, and breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Now allow the legs to bend so slightly. Starts to warm up the legs by just bending slightly. So I don't want you to bend too deep, it's hard on the knees, but just a little, so the knees over the ankles, and breathe in and breathe out as you come down. Looking up and looking down, looking up and down. And now all the way to the top and down. Let the back of your hands touch, come down, and touch, and down. Very nice. Good. A little bit of oxygen feels good. Let's move into our shoulders. Press them forward, up, back, and down. We're opening up the upper body, getting that air in, and now round those shoulders all the way around so you have a wonderful backward circle going. Oh, it feels good, doesn't it? Kind of massages your neck a little bit. Great. And now place your hands behind your back. And if this is challenging, just do get them as far back as you can. Ideally, you would have them clasped behind your back, but your whole back will open up. So now lift those hands if you can. If you can't, just leave them there. But if you open them up and lift them as high as you can, you get a great upper back stretch. Soften your legs, lean back. Oh, that's a great stretch too. Come up slowly, and I'd like you to come over. And if you can just get this far, fine. If you can go a little further, drop your hands, drop your head, and feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Oh, it's wonderful. And round yourself up. Very nice. Now I'd like you to take a ball, like a little crystal ball, turn your feet. And we're going to lift up on one heel and then the other. As we extend our ball, pull our tummies in, and bring that ball back. So extend out, stretching the side again, and pull back. Pull that tummy in, feel your back flat, and come back. Reach, and you can also inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And let's do that on the other side. Inhale, exhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Very nice. And to further work with the spine, creating a little flexibility, we're going to do a couple of cat stretches. And that is done by extending your arms, and I'll show you from the side. Your bottom goes out slightly so that your back is flat. Pull that tummy in, and it's like you could have a little tea party on your back. It's so flat. Using these muscles, round up and let your head follow. So my arms are going to go out, bottom out, head rounds, and you come all the way up. Let's do a couple more of those, rounding and flattening and rounding. And last one, flatten and round. Excellent. Now, a word about posture. The chest always stays lifted, the tummy is tucked tightly, and the tailbone is slightly dropped so that you feel the whole power of your body right here in your belly. Excellent. And it also looks good, and it will serve you well to create a lot of strength for walking and for everything that you do. Okay, now let's just lift our chest and drop, and lift and drop, just like we did when we were doing our cat stretch. Very nice. Lift and drop, lift and drop. Okay, I think our upper body is feeling pretty good. Let's do one more, which is going to be a rib stretch. I want you to pull out to the side and out to the side, pulling out, pulling out, pulling out, softening one leg at a time. Very nice. And now stabilize your body and use your ribs to just push that side wall out. And you should feel all these muscles here really working. It's like doing crunches almost. Pushing, pushing. Fantastic. Okay, we have an upper body warm up. Let's go to the lower body. I'd like you to just feel a little swing of the hips by feeling the weight of your body in one foot and then the other. So we're just going to swing those hips. And here's how you get an excellent stretch. Put the flat of your hand on the side of one hip and just extend it out a little bit. You can rub your joints, and they will start getting more and more flexible the more you do this. Hand right here, press and press. Feel your tummy pulled in, and all these muscles working to help you bring your hips from side to side as your knee softens on either side. Excellent. This will be great for every form of dance you do. Latin dance, ballroom dance, hip-hop dance, everything you can imagine. Good. Nice swing in the hips. Excellent. That's right. Very good. Okay, and now put your hand on your tummy or your core and one on the small of the back, and we'll get our pelvic area warmed up. Also essential for all these moves. Soften your knees. Have that come forward and back. Bottom goes forward and back, forward and back. This is a wonderful toning exercise, and will help you with all your internal organs, keeping them, stable and strong. So forward and back, forward and back. Yay, good. And notice that the legs straighten and soften. This also creates very strong thighs. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's go around the world. Take 4 points. Go side, out to the side, forward, out to the side, and back. Very nice. Side, front, side, back. Switch directions. Side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. Yay, great. Let's take it one time around the world. Smooth those points all the way around, and then all the way around the other direction. Yay, one more time. This way, and all the way around that way. Fantastic. Okay, our lower body is getting is good. And there we go. Yay, we're warmed up. Okay, feel the upper body. Just give me a feel. Feel a little bit more loose and warmed up. Yay. Lower body a little bit more loose and warmed up. Fantastic. Okay, let's go to our feet, and we're going to see how our feet creates this dance. It's fantastic. This is a very ancient dance. It's the oldest recorded form of dance in the world, said to be 30,000 years old. It has a very loving relationship with the earth we walk on, and it's you'll find that the feet are caressing the earth, and well, it's also great for very flexible feet, which is fantastic. So, first of all, let's feel the weight of the body in each foot. Shift your weight just from one foot to the other. Feel it in that foot, feel it there. This is the basis of dance. And all you need to do is this. Move your elbows, you'll be dancing. Yes, exactly. So I want you to feel that foot and the weight in the foot flat. Extend one foot forward and feel the weight coming in that forward foot and then back to the standing foot. Forward and back. Yes, forward and back. Feel it side to side to side to side to forward and back to forward and back. Other side, side to side. Use this leg forward and back, forward and back. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to create a swing in the hips by when you feel the weight of your body in that foot, extend your hip just a little further. Extend your hip just a little further than that foot and feel the muscles all the way across. That is it. Feel how the weight's going. Flat, extend past, flat, extend past. Other side. Out, 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 out. Push the foot in the floor and extend the hip. Fantastic. Yes. And here's how you get that swing in the foot. Okay, let's do a couple of patterns with our feet now using the foot flat. We're going to go forward in place and side and place. So that's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Foot forward in place and side and place. And now let's take the foot forward in place and then draw that leg back in place. So now we're going to do 1, 2, and back and 4. Forward in place and back in place. Let's do it on this side. Front, place, side, place, front, place. Feel how that feels. Feel your feet in the floor and in front, place, take it back, place. This is what happens. Very lovely melodic steps when you use your foot flat in the floor. Let's combine those two together, shall we? Yes. Okay, here we go. Front, place, side, place, and then front, place, back, place. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 1, 2, draw it back for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Try it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. The foot flat. And you can add that little swing when you feel comfortable enough, which will really make you look like you are belly dancing. There you go. Okay, now that is the usage of the foot engaging with the full weight of your body in the floor. There's a couple of other ways we also use the feet in belly dancing. Again, it's a very loving relationship with the ground on which you walk, and it also creates extremely strong and flexible feet, which are essential for your balance and for longevity, good health. So let me show you foot number 2. You're going to use the entire foot. So I want you to lift your toes and feel your heel engaged in the floor. Then allow your foot to drop so it's flat, and then lift the heel so that you're getting a roll. Heel, full foot, ball of the foot, lift. Heel, flat, ball, lift. Heel, flat, ball, lift. So you get a roll. Yes! Yes, that's perfect. Now notice what happens to your body when you do that. I can do nothing but lift my arms and roll my foot and look like I'm dancing. Isn't that amazing? So everything's connected, and this all creates a fabulous movement up your body. Let's do it on the other side. Heel, ball, flat, foot, complete foot, and then lift up off the ball. Heel, foot, ball, lift. Heel, foot, ball, lift. Heel, foot, ball, lift. Very nice. And if you really push into it, you can get a lovely hip lift. Fantastic. Okay, Now that is way number 2 to use your feet. To create rhythmic and sharper steps, we are going to take the foot from being flat and actually lift the heel. Okay, so it's a touch, a touch, a touch, a touch, and a touch, a touch. Excellent. Okay, that's our third way, is to have the heel off the ground. So we've been working east-west like this with our hips, and now we're going to work the northwest direction, the up-down. So I want you to north-south. North-south. That's right. Northwest. No, okay. That was a movie, wasn't it? All right, up and down like this. Very nice. Very nice. Gentle on the knees, but it will create a lot of strength in the legs and actually be good for your knees. So this is how we catch our rhythm. Okay, now I want you to extend one foot out, lift the heel, expand up, contract down. There's a lot of expansion and contraction in this dance, like a flower opening and closing. So up and down, lift the ball, bring the foot down, up, down, up. Very nice. That's perfect. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, you can take that forward by placing your foot slightly forward and have a nice walk. Forward, forward, and take it back. Take it back by placing your foot slightly behind the other one. Take it forward. Yes. And take it back. Okay, shall we combine all our steps? Let's just do that. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to go front and side and front and back, then touch, two and 3 and 4. Again, let's just try that. And we'll add a little arms. I think we should add some arms. Okay, here's the arms. Forward, side, forward, open. Again, forward, side, forward, open. So they're going to follow our feet. We're going to do forward, side, forward, side, then forward, and yes. Okay, so it's like give, receive, forward, side. Okay, that's the first part. Then we're going to do forward, and that's it. There we go. Forward, side, and forward, open. Forward, side, forward, open. Yay! Okay, we'll get back to the arms and the hands later. Very nice. Now, I want to show you how to do the fast steps. And again, it's all about up and down and how you engage your feet in the floor. So here we go with our up and downs. Our up and downs. Extend the foot forward and just a comfortable amount. Doesn't need to be too far. And lift the heel. Now this is going to allow you to hinge your whole pelvic area and catch the beats. So coming up and down, I want you to get the feeling of your pelvic area tilting forward and back. The legs slightly straighten and slightly bend. Put your arms up, pull your tummy in, and feel you're catching the beats like this. Okay, let's distinctly catch it. Down, down. Notice the standing leg is really carrying all the weight, and it's bending. Yes. Forward, down. Yes, that's it. Perfect, perfect. Very nice. Down, 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 down. So you're using a combination of the up and down move and the dipping and the lifting of the pelvic area. Okay, extend the other foot forward, lift the heel, drop down, almost like a little sit, and you should feel it in this standing leg. Then press forward and drop. It's called a hip drop. Down, up, down, up, down. A little faster, it's going to be boom, ba-dum. Yes! Fantastic. That is perfect. Okay, now let's catch that beat up, shall we? Okay, put the foot out and lift up. Notice your legs are slightly straightening as you do that, and you're using your tummy and your bottom to get those nice toning effects, but also to catch the beat up a little further. See, my leg keeps bending and straightening. Yes, yes, perfect, yes. Okay, now this side. Up, up, up. So we have the hip lifts and we have the hip drops. These are the classic steps of belly dancing. Third one that you're going to use is called a toss. And it's done the same way, up and down with that nice rhythm. North, south, foot is extended, heel is lifted, and this time you're going to keep your upper body straight, your head straight, but when you come up, you can use your foot. You're going to, as you straighten, turn that hip in slightly. You get a great kind of spinal twist, and then let the hip drop to place. So up, down, straighten, lower, straighten, lower, straighten, lower. And now just set it free. See if you can get it loose. Yes, that's it. Just let it loose. Your body loves it. Perfect. And if any of these moves are just starting slow, no worries. Your body will loosen up. Very nice. The classic hip toss. Other side, please. We're going to lower, turn the hip in and let it drop. Turn the hip and let it drop. Turn and drop, turn and drop, up and down, and then let it set it free. Set it free. Wow! I know, it just feels so good. And if it's only going that fast, no worries, it will eventually just speed up. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so those are your 3 basic, faster steps with the hips. Let me just review that again. Let's go. Down to 3, place your foot. Down to 3, stand. Down to 3, stand. Down to 3. Very good. Now let's go up, 2, 3, place. Up, 2, 3, place. Up, 2, 3, place. Up, 2, 3, place. And give me a toss and a toss. And there you have your faster steps. I think it's time for us to put it all together, shall we? Okay, yes, good. And we'll go over the hands with the feet again. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if that's too much, don't worry about it. Just do your feet. So let's put all our steps together now that we've done and have a really good review. Okay, here we go. So, front and side and front and back and touch and touch and touch and touch and drop and drop and drop and place and drop and drop and drop and place. One more time. Front and side and front and open and touch and touch and touch and touch. Then drop and drop and drop. Place the foot and drop and drop and drop. Place the foot. Excellent. Shall we do it once more? Why not? Yes, let's do it once more. Why not? Okay. Front, side, front, and open, and touch. 2, 3, 4. And this time let's go up. 2, 3. Place the foot and up. 2, 3. Place the foot. Front, side, front, open, touch. 2, 3, 4, and toss. 2, 3, 4, and toss. 2, 3, 4. Let's try it on this side so we have some balance. Front and side and front and open. Then touch. 2, 3, and 4. Let's toss, 2, 3, and 4. Toss, 2, 3, and 4. Again, front, side, front, open, touch, down, 2, and 3, and 4, and toss, 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 toss. Great, awesome. That's our little choreography. Okay, I'm going to just show you one more thing. I always say that, one more thing, and then it's usually a little bit more, but I want you to touch to the side and then draw in. Expand, contract, expand, contract. So it's very light to the side and heavy to the center. Light and heavy, light and heavy. And this is another one of our very beautiful walks. Touch, draw the foot back, touch, back, and you can let your hands float with your foot as it extends. Touch, back. Extend the toe to the side. Very nice. Together. Extend and open your whole body. Tummy's in, chest lifted. As if you're flying. Touch together, and take that walk back. And now, all the way up. Yay! Okay, great. Very good. So that's our walking steps. Now, I want to explain the next thing, which is the very, very fast steps with the hips. It's called a shimmy, and it's done in the leg. It will build thighs of steel for you, as well as, again, tighten all these core muscles for you. So, it's done with the legs slightly bent, and you're not going to lock your knees. You're just going to leave them slightly bent. And you see how this will allow you to really free up all that flesh and move it. I call it vitamin S. The body loves to shake. It does something to your nervous system that just releases everything. It makes you feel fabulous. I never have a day without shaking thoroughly. So I suggest that for you. Okay, now I want you, with your legs slightly low, hip width apart, to just slightly straighten one and then the other. Good. Not too wide, just hip width apart, comfy. Now, just let it go. The thing is, that's it. Just let it flop. Believe it or not, that's how you do this step. The flesh is your instrument, and you want it to flop. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Now, just shake it all up. Shake it all up. Just do the whole thing. Ah! Oh, it feels so good. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so here's your shimmy. That is it. All right, now I'm going to show you how to catch some accents with this. So, here you go. Use your thighs and use your bottom. All these muscles will be very toning. Now, snap that hip, these muscles, to the side to get an accent. Snap. So I'm still low. I use my tummy, and I snap that hip. Boom, boom. I use the thigh muscles, the bottom muscles, and the tummy. Boom. Yes, that's it. Catch an accent. Perfect. Oh, that is perfect. Good. You've got it. Okay. So let's go. There's 2. Now, one is going out to the side, and the next accent you're going to catch is lifting to the top. So you really have to use all your muscles this way. So envision this hip going up, and you do that by straightening this leg and really using these muscles. So here's up and up, up and up. Just straight. That's it. Now you've got it. So you want to straighten that leg and have that hip go up, although the knee is not completely locked. Up, 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 up. So here's out, 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 and up. The up one is where you leave your feet flat. The up one is where you're gonna get a lot of toning, but your feet stay flat on the floor. It's all done. Your knees are bent, and you're just snapping that hip up. You should feel it in your cheek and all that. Very good. You've got it. Yes. Snap, snap. So here's out, 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 up, up, up. Okay, last thing is a double accent. So often the music will require a double hit. So we're going to go out, in, out. The feet stay flat on the floor. Out, in, out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, your core needs to be engaged and your posture needs to be good. Good. Excellent. Out, out, out. Yay! Okay, very good. Let's put them all together, shall we? Okay, shimmy, and hit, 2, 3, 4. Shimmy a little lower, shimmy a little higher, and hit, 2, 3, 4. Now shimmy, and let's do our double hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's shimmy and see if you can get that upper one by clenching those cheeks and thighs. Good. So shimmy, 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 boom, 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 boom. Shimmy, 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 boom, 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 boom. Shimmy, 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 boom. Very good. Okay, those are the fast moves. Now, we're going to work with our upper body with the slower moves. These are often the most challenging moves for many people because culturally, we aren't just always expressing and breathing. You know, we're at our computers and driving and all that. So we're going to really work this upper body. So I'd like you to get a nice comfortable stance, a little bit wider than hip width. Extend your arms. Again, pay attention to posture. The core is always engaged. It's very strong. It's pulled in. Chest is lifted. And the tailbone, again, is slightly tucked. And you should feel the whole power of your body in the center. So arms out. And let's soften a leg and pull out. I want you to feel the ribs. It's your ribs, and you're going straight across. It's the rib cage. It's more than the hips. Feel your fingers pulling to the side wall, and the side wall, and the side wall. Good. Now I want you to stabilize this lower body. Don't use it. And just have those fingertips go to the wall, because you have to engage in these rib muscles. Yes, that's very good. Very good. Okay. Now, if you can, put your arms down. Use these muscles, the sheath all the way around here, and see if you can move your ribs. Lower body is stable. It's a dance of isolation, where you are isolating every part of your body and then layering it. Very good. Now, if you can't do this without your arms for a number of weeks, don't worry. Just keep at it. These muscles will engage. Okay. So this is your side-to-side movement with the ribs. Make sure that your lower body is not moving. And it's your upper body. Yes, there you go. Side to side. Okay, now we are going to add the forward and back, the lift and the collapse. Remember when we did all our cat stretches and our back was flat and then it rounded, flat and rounded? Yes, this is the same thing that you're going to be doing, but from a standing position. So I'd like you to lift your chest into the room and then soften your legs and let your spine round. Very nice. Into the room, down. Again, one of those amazing expansion and contractions of this dance. It's like, I'm in the world, I'm at home in my spa, I'm in the world, you know, it's an expansion and contraction. Okay, so you notice we've created 4 points of our body. So we've created these 2 and these 2. So let's go all the way around. And you will get there. If you don't have it today, it will come. So side, out into the room, side, and soften your legs and let your back drop. Side, into the space, side, drop. Let's go the other way. Side, into the space, side, drop, side, space, side. Perfect! Okay, that may take a number of weeks, but the idea now is that we are going to create a circle out of those points. We're going to orbit all the way around our body with our ribs. So start on the side, make that a circular movement around to the front, a circular movement around to the side, and all the way around the back like a half moon. Very good. Tummy should still be pulled in very slowly all the way around. Fantastic. Now let's go the opposite direction, all the way around this way. Lifting out in the space. Again, your legs are softening somewhat, but you're using every muscle here. Let's just go around the back. Lift, a half of a moon. Boom. Okay, very nice. Very nice. And that's the rib circle. And from there, we learn many other moves, figure eights, the undulations that will come later, and all that. But the basis of all these moves is these 4 points. Here, 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 and here, and here. And you'll be able to do marvelous things. Plus, have so much more flexibility in this whole area and strength. Okay, upper body moves. Now we're going to move to the lower body. We have been working with our hips already, so they should be fairly loosened. And remember, as always, you're going to have everything come from the belly. In this stance, it's much less from the legs as it is from the core, where you're extending and using these muscles here. So again, let's get back to our swing in the hips. Remember, you're feeling the weight of your body in each foot. And as you perceive that weight, you extend your hips slightly past. Perceive the weight and extend the hip past, so that you're getting, and it's not your whole body, it's really your hips are extending. Yes, and you'll gain very, very flexible hip joints. Fantastic. That's perfect. Okay, you have it now. So we have those movements right there. And again, we have our pelvic movements forward and back. So this is a tuck and back, a tuck and back. And you should feel your bottom tightening and releasing, tightening and releasing. Yes. Okay, let's go for our 4 points on the lower body. Side, forward, notice your knees are bending, side, and bottoms out. Side, forward, side, out. Again, the tummy muscles are pulled in. And let's go the opposite direction, side, no, that's back. Side, forward, side, bump, 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 bump. Very nice. Okay, again, check your posture, check your stance, check that your muscles are engaged, extend your hip, and go all the way around. Smooth it out, all the way around. Very slow, very nice, all the way around. Let's switch directions and go all the way around this way. All the way around. Fantastic. And if you're feeling very comfortable, you can extend your stance and make it quite large, which is a really good stretch. And change directions. Or you can bring it quite small. Feet together and really feel that circle. Very nice. Yay! Perfect. Okay, let me show you another one. It's a figure 8. It looks like this. This stance is composed of many of the signs of infinity, the never-ending circle, or the infinity sign. So here's a figure 8. I want you to twist and notice that you've created an angle between your feet, a diagonal angle, and you're slightly on the side of the foot. Extend this back hip out. You go on the side of the foot and then bring the hip forward. Go across the diagonal, the hips out in the back corner, bring it to the front corner. Cross the diagonal, out in the back, over the front. Out in the back, around to the front. Out in the back, around to the front. And you can feel your feet moving, and you're working from one side to the other. So around and across, around and across, around and across, around and across. Fantastic. That is the figure 8. So again, it's formed by a twist. The weight extends in the back, the leg straightens, you feel it along the thigh, you bring it around to the front, across this diagonal line that the body makes, extending in the back and around to the front. Let's connect the 2 steps. Starting on this side, go all the way around. When you're back on this side, make a figure 8. When you're on this side again, take it around and then make it into a figure 8. Around, figure 8, around, figure 8. And there you have slow steps with the hips. Fantastic. Very, very excellent. The arms and hands are the beautiful embellishments of this dance, and they will also keep a lot of flexibility in these upper joints, which is something we all want. So I'm going to show you some of the basic moves. There's 2 things that we usually do with the hands, and let's get them warmed up a little bit first. So take one hand and apply a little pressure to the fingers, to the hand when the fingers are straight to the floor. Oh, it feels so good to get a stretch like that, doesn't it? We're on our computers so much, reach and doing all these things and often neglect our hands. So you can give it a little massage and then take the fingers and press them up with the palm of the other hand. Oh boy, that feels good, doesn't it? Excellent. And now press a little bit slightly here and then press it up. We can do a little piano playing. Feel the muscles here, and that keeps everything stretched. And maybe a few clenches and releases. Okay, excellent. Now the first step with the hand is that the fingers are pointing to the floor, and then as the wrist lifts, they point to the ceiling, and we gently let it float down with the palm facing out. Up and down. Fantastic. Now, remember in the warm-ups, we used our shoulder in a circular way. We went forward, up, back, and down. So I'd like you to circle the shoulder and notice that your elbow joint naturally moves back. We're going to add the hand movement to that, and this will create fluidity in every joint on this whole side. So I want you to arm back and push forward. That's it. Yes. Arm back and push forward. Back and forward. Fantastic. Now on the other side, the hand floating up and pressing down, fingers to the floor, fingers to the ceiling, flexible hand. And now add this, here's the shoulder and the elbow, and we're going to combine the two so that every joint is working on that side. Fantastic. That is perfect. Okay, now the belly dance way to do this would be to do one and the other so that you're at extreme points. One's up, one's down. Fantastic. And I can do that very big, very medium, very small. I can come low with my feet together. I can expand up. Big, big, big. I can even do that with my arms to the side by having my palm move up the side of my body and let the arm go down and the side. And this will keep those upper arms toned really amazingly. Very, very nice. The second hand move is the circular hand move, and this is a beautiful, beautiful ornamentation for many of the moves. The way it's done is pretend you have a paintbrush or a pencil and you're drawing complete circles. Feel that in your wrist? A complete circle. And now let the fingers just relax and follow around. I draw mine slightly together at the bottom naturally. This is excellent for your wrist and keeping fluidity in every joint of the finger. And it looks awesome. We use it to ornament the steps, and I can show you a bit how that's done. And you'll want to take those all the way up and those circles all the way down. Fantastic. You can also do them in the opposite direction, bringing them in. And that has a slightly different flavor than when you do the circles going out. But again, I've said it's almost like there's always an internal and an external, an expansion and contraction. Let me show you how you might use those with your dance steps. And the hand and the foot often go together as if you were your own puppet. So I'm going to use my hand and my foot, my hand and my foot, my hand and my foot. Isn't that fun? And I can come forward or back. Forward and back. Very nice. Touch, draw back. Touch, draw back. Touch and back. Well done. That is amazing. We have had our overview of many of the basic steps of belly dancing. You did an amazing job, and now it's time for our cool down. We really worked our bodies and all these muscles very hard. So let's start as we often do with taking a breath. I'd like for your hands to come into the center of your body at your heart and open out as you inhale and exhale with the head going up and down through the center of the body. Up and down. Grasp the hands behind the back. Open the back again. Soften the legs. Come forward. Oh, that feels so good. Allow the arms to drop. Extend your legs. And if this is challenging for you to be this low, don't worry about it. But shift your weight from one side to the other as you slightly bend your knees, having your back flat. To stretch the back and let yourself drop completely if you can, and then round up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Very nice. Now let's rotate our neck muscles, all the way around. Shift directions. Fantastic. Oh, that feels so good. Have your feet come in just a little bit and rotate again the shoulders, the elbows. Very good, very nice. All the way around. And we're going to just take a few deep breaths. We're going to lift up, touch the hands, back of the hands, and exhale down. Very nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's come through our hearts with all the energy, all the good energy we've generated today for ourselves, and just let it expand to the world around us and to the far reaches of the universe. All that love, all the beauty that's come through the body. And I want to thank you so much for enjoying this moment with me today, and I hope I see you often. Thank you so much.